So here we go again. It's another show. It's Booze and Booze. I'm John and he's Orange here. And we are part of Para-letic Activities. And tonight's show is a bit special. Now, why is it special? Why is it special, Neil?
We've got a cracking guest on, John.
We have got a cracking guest.
Last time we'd have a guest, remember?
Yeah, we don't now.
We don't have a guest now.
But we've got a cracking guest. It's a birthday special, and just say it and we'll move on.
Whose birthday is it, John? Oh, she has AIDS. Can't forget it. Twat. He's 61.
Go on.
It is.
So there you go. That was tonight's a resurrection record, because we do the resurrection record, Neil, because as you well know, majority of the music these days is an absolute tosh. Get rid.
Well, who was that by, John?
That was by the Tempest Seven. It was called Pasadena.
Pasadena. That song there. Right on, right on. But the beat was right on. I love that one, John.
I love that one. I never knew the Tempest Seven from the early 50s, 60s done right on.
It was called Pasadena.
Yes,
I thought it was by the Pasadena.
It was called Pasadena by the Tempest Seven, and it came out in 1961, Neil.
Bloody hell.
It did, yeah. And it reached number 4 in the UK charts. Have some of that.
That sounds like it was from 1961.
1960s, Neil. You know, that trouble is they are a 90s, 20s style jazz band.
Oh.
And apparently, Neil, that was the inspiration for the Monty Python.
Never.
That's what, you know, I'll go on Wikipedia and I'll find all this fact stuff, and that's what it says, you know. It's all about getting facts, and the fact is that they inspired Monty Python, and they achieved national fame, Neil, with the number 1 hit, You're Driving Me Crazy. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sure that was by the Fine Young Cannibals.
Was it?
I did. I thought that was by the Fine Young Cannibals. You drive me crazy. But no, it was by the Tempest Seven.
Is it the same song?
No, it's not the same song. And funny enough, it was arranged by Frank Skinner.
Never.
It was arranged by Frank Skinner.
Does David Bennell now?
No, I don't think it does now. Yeah, so we've done You're Driving Me Crazy, and then done 3 lines on your shirt. And Neil, the Beatles maestro himself, Mr. George Martin, also had something to do with the Tempest Seven.
Never.
Did you? Neil, our guest tonight, he agreed to come on the show this morning.
You know, okay.
He did, yeah.
I know we've been on this morning. How else has he been on?
I think, was he on Heartbeat?
No.
Saturday
Night Tech was.
Saturday Night, no, I don't know if he was on that. I'm not too sure.
No.
But he's been on a few things. We know that. So anyway, so he messaged me this morning, and obviously he knew it was the birthday special, and he sent me a little birthday jingle.
Has he?
He has, yeah.
I love Nick on his piano.
Woohoo! Check this out.
Good morning, Nicholas. Are you still up for the show?
Yes, I freaking am, John boy. It's quite convenient. I'm at the piano, as you can hear. And a little showbiz bird tells me that it's a very special day for you tomorrow. So this is just for you, little John boy. Let's do
Little
this.
John boy.
Happy birthday
That's
to
a little.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my little Johnny boy. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you.
That's nice.
Oh, happy birthday to you.
There are many lyrics in it.
Come on, little Johnny boy, it's your birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you. Have a great one, Jim Ray, and thank you.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
John.
Do you know what? I haven't heard lyrics like that since Hotel California by the Eagles. That's well up there, isn't it? You know what I mean? A Day in Your Life by the Beatles, Hotel California, and Happy Birthday Little Johnny Boy by Nick Stoppani. It's up there in my top 3. It's got to be.
Don't forget So Unlimited, No Limits.
Yeah, so we're going to bring Nick in a bit. He's in the green room, getting all powdered up, getting his lippy on and stuff like that.
Going to Tuesday night.
Well, you know, whatever these showbiz people do on Tuesday night, that's up to them. Do you know what I mean? But Neil, it's time for our Paranormal Eye Orchid.
Is it?
It is. Neil, what have we got for tonight's Paranormal Eye?
Well, I just want to thank Steve, Biggest Dickers.
Biggest Dickers. Biggest Dickers, Neil.
He's now, you call yourself Steve Biggest Dickers. He's
can
Mark
I just-
Boner's friend.
Can I just stop you there? So he's Mark Boner's friend, Mr. Dead Cold, and his mate's called Biggest Dickers.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
I don't know. Biggest Dickers and Boner get together, don't
They
they?
do, yeah. I mean,
Very
I understand because I'm working with little diggers.
John, what are you trying to say?
You know why they call him Orange? You know why they call him Orange? Jesus Christ. Got a build it.
Anyway, what we've got here, right, is the Marlow Brewery Rebellion.
Show him, Neil.
Roasted nuts.
Roasted nuts.
Roasted nuts from Biggest Dickers.
Hey.
Bless you, Biggest.
Doesn't get better than
Right,
that.
it's 5.8%. Rich malt fruit flavoured, John.
Nice.
From the Cascade and Bramlin cross hops.
Uh-huh.
And it looks fantastic.
Well, pour it, Neil. Let's have a swig.
Um,
Sounds fantastic, doesn't it, man?
yeah.
Sounds bloody fantastic.
Well, that looks nice, man. It looks a bit like a pint of Banksy's, John.
Sometime today, eh?
Not nice. Tell you what, them are the best nuts I've tasted.
Well, it's been a while, eh? You know what I mean? It's been a while.
No, that is really nice, John.
Is it?
Yeah.
So,
It's a bit
Neil,
dry. Dry roasted nuts.
Dry roasted nuts.
Steve, thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Big D's nuts. Big D's roasted nuts ale. How about that?
Very kind of you to send the absolutely beautiful. Love it.
Yeah. Cheers. It's Neil. We've got another one. We've also
Very
got
nice.
this one. This is called Rebellion Winter Royal, and apparently it only comes out Christmas time for a couple of weeks, and that's it.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm going to pour this one right now.
Yeah.
So I didn't make this one earlier at all. So don't be blue, Peter.
Any time today, John.
I'm only going to have a little bit long. So there you go. So check that out. Let me just give a little thingy. It is rich maltiness in this deep ruby 5.4 strong ale, and it's got upper aromas, and it derives from the Fuggles. I'm sure that was something to do with Harry Potter. I'm too sure. Yeah.
And then I done video Kill the Radio star.
That was the Bubbles thing.
How was it?
Oh, that's a winter ale if I've heard one. I can tell you that.
Well,
Yeah.
nice.
I'd give that a good 4 out of 5.
I'll give this a 4.5 out of 5. Really nice.
Biggest Dickers. Cheers, Mucker.
Thanks.
They're all right. He works at the brewery, Neil. So
I know he does.
thanks for that. You will do for us. I can tell you that.
Thank you very
Nice
much.
one.
Beautiful.
So there you go. Neil, we're going to quickly do our paranormal roundup because Nick's waiting in the wings and
No.
he's itching to come on. He's
No.
itching to come on, Neil.
Oh,
So, Neil, get your glasses on, kid.
Here we am. Suggs.
Suggs
Suggs, eat your heart out.
him alone. Neil, what have you been up to?
I can't see John. Hold on. You don't want to know what I'm up to.
Well, I
John.
do, Neil. That's why I asked. That's
Oh,
why I asked.
well, we've done a couple of investigations, haven't we?
We have.
We've got a new video out, have we, John?
We have got a new video.
New
out,
video
Neil.
out. And we've done one on Saturday night, was it? At the Crowness, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, the Cronus Part 2, yeah. The
But we
Cronus
went
Part 2.
to a lovely bar in Bilston called Cafe Metro the other night, singing carols, having a beer. It was fantastic, wasn't it, John?
It was.
It was.
Some cracking beers, cracking atmosphere, cracking carols. You know, what a great night.
There's one thing I'm excited about, John.
What are you excited about, Neil?
Right. I've been entering loads of competitions.
Oh, yeah.
I never win a competition.
Well, do you know what? He enters these competitions. He's one of the most unluckiest people I've ever met. He once jumped into a barrel of tits and come out sucking his thumb. That's how unlucky he is.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a competition on at the moment, and I'm going to win this one.
I doubt it.
I will, John. It's a Nick Stoppani competition. It's the one who posts the last carrot.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
So my entry is going in this envelope, right? And when I get finished here, getting stranded in the letterbox, Joe. What they're going to think of this at the Royal Mail, I do not know.
I have no idea. I'll be surprised if it makes it.
But Nick, I need you to dress, mate. Right, this carriage coming straight to you, pal. Anyway, plus I've been wrapping presents, Sean.
You've been wrapping presents?
I've been buying presents for everybody.
Have you?
Yeah, and
Yeah, I bought me one.
no, but I bought Mariah Carey one. Look,
I don't get it.
Mariah, I love that.
What is it?
All she wants for Christmas is you.
Oh, I thought it was an horseshoe.
Oh.
I thought it was a you, Ben, for the box. You blocked it up again. I had too many mince pies at this time of the
You
year.
know the magnets in the cartoons years ago.
Yeah, so, Neil, what else you been up to, pal?
Oh, that's it, really, John. I haven't been very well, have I?
Oh,
Been bad. I've been bad for
it's been really bad.
I have, yeah. You know, I'm getting over it.
Neil,
now.
sorry, Nick. I've just had a message. Let me just see who it's from.
Where's it from, John?
Oh, do you know what? Obviously, it's a birthday special. That's why we've had the paranormal entertainer on, and I've got a first message. Neil, I've a guest. I've a guest. I've only got a message from the one and only Mr. Brian Glover, who's still sat at the chess table in the slaughtered lamb.
What, in American Werewolf?
In American Werewolf, yeah.
They were used to the Tennessee
The
advertising.
Tennessee advert, yeah. I've only got a bloody birthday message off him. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, go on then.
That's what it says.
All right there, Johnny boy.
Good old
It's
Brian.
all Brian Glover here. And I'm sitting here in slaughtered lamb having a pint of Tetley's. Done by our good old Gladys. Oh, that's better. Wishing you a happy birthday, lad. And I hope you get a few ales down your hump, me.
Cheers, Brian.
I'm sat here with Rick, sat here with our Winston, and that bloke who keeps missing dartboard. Winston wants to say something to you, our friendly neighbourhood werewolf. That's enough, Winston. That's enough. I tell you, a dog could be bloody murder, but you know what I say? Murder it is. You have a cracking birthday, our lad. Now shut up.
Hey, that was brilliant.
Do you know what, right? Yeah, I've only met I've only spoken to Brian Glover once. That was on the last show, and you know, he turned out to be a really good friend. our good friends, our spirit guide, Deadhead, has introduced me to him, and yeah, he likes to come and have a chat. And again, that he sends me a nice. But cheers, Brian. You will do for me. I can tell you, bloody that.
See, we're on the show every week, mate.
Yeah, I can see you being on the show quite regular.
Regular spot.
So Neil, we need to move on.
Yeah, because Nick's waiting. John, come on.
I know he's waiting, Neil. But I'm trying to organise myself at the same time. So we're going to bring in our guest tonight, the paranormal entertainer, Mr. Nick Stoppani. Neil, give the man a round of applause.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you for the clap. Thank you very much. All right.
That ain't the first time.
Listen. Oh, you railway station. Oh, you Pullman train. Come on. It's a good song. You know what? Thank you so much for playing that at the top. I was cracking up because it means so much to me. It means a lot to me, guys.
That's all that matters, mate.
Yeah.
No worries, pal. No worries. Like we say, when we have a guest on, we want the guest to feel welcome. That's why we always ask them what song they like and what movie they like, because then you know it's all bundled up in a bit of paranormal joy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, why you kick him in the green room for like half hour? Unbelievable. No, it's nice and cozy and it's a bit dark, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
It is a bit dark.
I mean, we thought it was in the Hellfire Caves at one stage. You know,
So did I. Flip an egg.
The Mines of Moria.
Never heard of that one before. Mines of Moria.
Neil doesn't watch films. It's from the Lord. It's from the Lord of the Rings.
I watch loads of films, John. I love The Wizard of Oz.
He was in it.
You know the first film that I was in, though? Seriously, though. Do you know the first film that I was in?
Well,
I'm dreading. I'm going to. It's go on, carry on.
Gorillas in the Mist. Why does everyone laugh at that? Flipping out.
I don't know.
I was going to say American Werewolf. Then.
Yeah, that's right.
I must
Good
say
times.
that's some rug. That is, Nick. That is some rug.
Oh, it is. I mean, I have to shave my shoulders because they just get out of hand. Gets out
I
of
bet you've
hand.
got welcome tattooed on your back.
I got something, I tell you.
And, anyway, Nick, thanks for coming on the show. Finally,
Pleasure. It's good to be here.
I really appreciate it.
I've been looking forward to this one.
Yeah, so we're just going to move on with the show, Paul. So you are, to us, you are the paranormal entertainer. You do a lot on TV and stuff like that. You've done a lot on TV and stuff like that. But obviously, as we're kind of all based around the paranormal, we're just going to get cracking straight into that. So, Mr. Nick Stoppani, give us a little synopsis of your paranormal life. It's like I feel like Michael Aspel.
Have you got the red book? Come on.
Is that another variant?
That's it. Well, I feel a bit out of kilter at the moment because I'm probably the only one that's got a glass of water, but it's in a Foster's glass, so that's the best I can do, guys.
That's all right, mate.
It's vodka. You know what these celebrities are like.
It's vodka. It's vodka.
Yeah.
Either that or gin. So I first got, I suppose, into the paranormal subject when I was working at a theatre in Northampton, the Royal Theatre. I was working on pantomime, not on stage, but I was 18, 19 years old.
It's behind you.
Oh, God. Unbelievable. Do that again, I'll fall off the chair. Yeah, no, I was working on Follow Spot, and all of a sudden my cue stand, it shot across the auditorium, and I'd never experienced anything like that in my life, and it freaked me out big time. And I'll never forget the stage manager, Judy Cheeseman. Oh no, cracking girl.
That's a great name.
Yeah, just like Orange, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, no, she really calmed me down.
Shakespeare there, Nick? Did you do any Shakespeare at the time? To brie or not to brie?
That's right. You put me off now, Neil.
Sorry, Nick.
No, it's good. No, it's like it's your show. You know, I'm just here.
You're our guest.
Basically, she calmed me down and she said to me, "Look, Nick, this is an old building. There's a lot of people that have sightings and experience things." And it calmed me down. It took me a while to go back up. And this was during a show, mind, you know. Yeah. So I think it was the first show, and then there was another show afterwards, I think. But I would like to actually go back and read the show report of that particular show, and really jog what happened, really. But I always say to people that was my first proper paranormal experience. But having said that, when I was about 4 or 5, my brother had his mates round, as he always used to, and we had a big round wooden table. We lived in a farmhouse back then, and they were doing the Ouija board. And I'll never forget this. There was a little glass in the center of the table, and I could see what I could only describe as a glowworm type thing. It looked like bloody Casper the Friendly Ghost, but I never forget the color of it. It was like a minty green color.
Yeah.
And I think to myself, was that my first experience?
Well,
It could well be.
No.
well, it's got a chance, isn't it?
Could well be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And funny you should say that. Someone sent me a picture the other day, and what you just described was virtually what she sent me. It was like a kind of a greeny blue, kind of illuminous figure standing in the
Illuminous. That's the word. Illuminous. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
gosh,
It's crazy.
I mean,
I'll send you the picture.
Yeah, do that, Neil. I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but I thought you was, saying somebody sent you a picture. You was on one of these dating sites.
I mean, John, I've said this before, I know.
What you said?
I mean, I love Ouija boards. You know what I mean? I do. It's the only board game I can still play with me nan.
You're sick. You were sick. But I like it. I like it. In fact, I love it.
So going back to the theatre you was in, Did you find any paranormal history about the place? Any ghosts and spooks hanging around?
Well, the legend is, so to speak, it's the Grey Lady, and she haunts one of the boxes. I think it's box number 2 or A. Again, it's been years since I've worked at that theatre. Although it is my local theatre. I just think it doesn't matter. This is my own personal opinion, guys, and I don't know what your views are on the subject. But the way I look at it is, it doesn't matter the age of a building. It all boils down to what the land, what the land was used for years ago. I mean, you could get a brand new house that was built yesterday, and that could be far more haunted and receiving activity than a 200-300 year old building.
I totally agree with that.
I just got to say, I don't think in our lifetime we will ever know the truth. It's only when we pass over.
Yeah, I mean, like where I used to live, we was living in like a new house, but before the new houses were built, there used to be a massive pub, and it was supposed to be a proper haunted pub, and they knocked it down and they built houses on the wasteland. But it was a new house, but all the weird shit that happened in that house, mate. So it was a new house, but it was built on this land. So, as you were saying, you don't have to be a 300-year-old house. We'll have activity, you know what I mean?
I just got a cold shiver then. Thanks for that.
That's all you need.
It's to do with all the layers and the different time periods. They all kind of, it's just like it's all in kind of a bubble, isn't it? It's like in a bubble,
Absolutely.
So there you go. I mean, it's like the picture I'll send you later. The kind of the spirit. If it is a spirit, it looks like a young boy in a Victorian dress, in a Victorian clothing. So there you go.
Oh. So
I'll send you the picture.
Identifying as a woman, back even back then. Do you know what I mean?
Well, exactly.
I'm just putting out. I'm just saying.
I mean, you don't know what it is, John, do you?
You don't.
I mean, it is tough under a washing line. It could have been somebody caught in some washing with their head coming through.
Could be. It could well be. Could be one of them Christmas gonks. If I see another Christmas gonk, I swear to God, I saw blue gonks, yellow gonks, brown gonks. What's a gonk?
What's a gonk? What is a gonk? I've never heard of a gonk.
I've said that.
The Christmas Norwegian gnomes.
Oh, that's fine. It's not a problem.
Not when you see them every day. They drive me bloody mad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I work with a few. They've got no choice.
Yeah, they got big noses, no eyes, big beards, big bellies, and little legs.
You describing me? Unbelievable. No, I'm not. Say that.
Who's he talking to?
I'm just saying they didn't tell me. Unbelievable.
Bloody hell.
So Nick, so obviously we just chatted about what got you into the paranormal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So does that mean you are a believer, or are you skeptical, or are you kind of a non-believer and you're still out there, puzzled just like the rest of us?
I think I am a bit of everything. What you've just said, probably about 1% non-believer. I think I've experienced too much not to believe. But having said that, I still want more. I still want more proof.
Yeah, definitely. It's something. What we do. As soon as you do it, and you're hooked straight away.
Absolutely.
Want more.
I don't know about you guys, but when I'm out investigating, if something happens and it corresponds to what I'm saying, I feel so privileged that I'm in that space, that opportunity at that moment to witness and hear or experience it. And I just think, wow, it's unbelievable.
It is. You can't. Your brain doesn't fathom it. I mean, something was happening with us on Saturday night. Was at the Crying House in Wolverhampton, the old Graiseley Hall, and we was doing the Esther's method, and someone was sat in the chair, blindfolded, noise cancellation headphones, and was virtually having a full conversation. It was just like, it was crazy.
It was unbelievable. I've never witnessed something like that.
But we can't say much because it's going to be on our next video, if you know what I mean. But
It's on our video, is it?
yeah, we've got the one with Nige.
Oh,
Keep it
Yeah,
stum.
so we've got the one with Nige.
but it was
Folks, that video is coming up very, very soon on the flipping channel.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe, please.
I feel like I'm on the Chris Norton show.
Yeah.
So Nick, so who do you go with on the paranormal? Your paranormal journey, you do go with a few kind of not teams as such, but people in the paranormal. Who is it, and what do you get up to?
Who was it, and what are they doing?
What are they doing?
I go with anyone who's willing. It's not a problem. I love it.
You're a
But
paranormal whore, Nick. Is that what you're saying?
the what? Sorry.
You're a paranormal whore.
Yes, I am. Absolutely. I'm proud of it. Unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Too right. UK Haunted, Alex and Mickey, two people that have become like brothers to me, really. And I know probably a lot of people say that, but these guys have, I mean, I've came out of such a low point in my life, and Alex actually came to my house and was worried. Because a few people were worried about me. They didn't hear from me for a few weeks. And I stupidly locked myself away, didn't wash, didn't shave, looked like a flipping tramp. A little bit better today, hopefully.
Wait, look, I'll keep going, Nick.
But yeah, Alex and Mickey, absolutely. I mean, I've been fortunate to work on several, I say more than several. Off the top of my head, I haven't. Oh, gosh, well, we've done many live broadcasts for really on their social channels, and we have broke. No, we haven't. We set the Guinness World Record for the most views on Facebook for a live seance.
Really?
So that's good.
Brilliant, man.
We're happy with that.
I was just getting onto that then. I was wanting to. How did this kind of work? How did you plan and how did you pull off the world's largest seance?
Well, I was brought in as the host, basically. So I opened the show. The main attraction was the seance itself, really, and then I just came on screen to read out people's comments and things like that, only for a short amount of time when I could get me flipping words out. I mean, unbelievable. It's live, you just got to go for it. Yeah. But having said that, the whole, I mean, this was during COVID last year. The amount of what's the word I'm looking for? The protocol that was put in place so that everybody could work there safely was just unbelievable. And that was Discovery. So I got a big shout out to Discovery for putting all that in place. And the actual building was fantastic. An old Masonic Lodge, apparently. Oh. I don't know if you've ever been there. Have you visited there?
It depends what's it called?
It's a good question. It's gone right out my head. Hold on a minute. What the hell is it? What's it called? Come on. You don't know either, do you? Yeah, it's sod. Flipping heck. Do you know what? He's gone.
Where is it?
It's somewhere in the United Kingdom. Flipping heck. What the hell is it called? No, it's gone.
No, it's all right.
The only Masonic Lodge we've been to is Guy's Cliff in Warwick.
Yeah.
That's the one. Guy's Cliff in Warwick.
There you
Guys,
go.
You've got it, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
we was there last week.
We went last week.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, we
did
love the place. Our good
you go?
Sorted it out for us.
Did you go around the grounds as well, or just inside?
Oh no, we went around the grounds. Went to Guy's Cave and the Vortex.
Yes,
and the other cave and stuff like that.
And the stables with the mannequin.
Right, mannequin.
What's his name?
George.
No,
it is George the mannequin.
Looks
George.
He looks like Alice Cooper.
Looks like Alice Cooper. He looks like Alice Cooper and Richard O'Brien from the Crystal Maze.
Richard O'Brien. Wow.
Yeah. At one stage, I thought he was going to whip his harmonica out. That would have been a good night.
Jesus Christ, John.
So going back onto the world's largest seance, and so what was the views there, Nick?
The it didn't sound a lot, but the views. This was what's the word? Made by Guinness. Sorry, can I start that again? Stand by.
I told you it was drinking vodka, didn't I? I told you that was vodka in that glass.
Amazing. Ask me that again. Hold on a minute. Right, 9317. Okay. What's the word that I'm looking for? Like to say, it was set that the target was set. That's it. Set by Guinness World Records.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, we're on. So, what was the views on the world's largest seance, Nick?
I'm glad you asked me that because flipping heck, it was actually set by the Guinness World Record people, and the target to beat was, I think, only around 2,000 something, and we had almost 10. So.
Oh, brilliant! So you smashed it. Right at
well, smashed. Yeah, and then the flipping thing, the bat, I threw the bat, hit me in the face. Unbelievable.
Was Roy Castle there?
There's no need for that. There's no need.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Roy. Sorry, Roy.
We miss you, man.
Yeah. Oh.
Good old Norris McWhirter. Bless him.
Norris McWhirter.
I know, yeah.
Right.
It was unbelievable.
So, Neil, have you ever done a seance?
Yeah.
Did you participate in the world's largest seance?
No.
Well, why bloody hell not?
Not even. I mean, you probably did though, without even knowing.
I probably did. I'm out you done.
And did you get anybody through? That's the biggest question. Did anybody come through? Well, with that many people, I bet a few people come through.
Absolutely, yeah. No. Do you know what? I was too focused on, listening to what the director was saying, and I've got to keep an eye on all the information that was put in front of me, and feeding from the comments. So I was going through that and liaising with the social team, picking out different people's comments. So off the top of my head, I actually can't remember most of it, what happened actually on the seance, without watching it back and going over it again. Gosh, what was last year? So I can't even remember what happened last week, let alone last year.
I'm the
Nick,
same.
we're both the same.
We're both the same.
Oh,
you
Neil.
got a message.
Nick, sorry to cut a long story short, Spandau Ballet, 1984. I've had another message. You ain't going to believe this.
Can I just say one thing?
You can say two things if you want, Neil.
Dutch Courage have sent you an happy birthday message.
Have they?
Yeah.
What have they said, Neil?
Jack and the lads. Happy birthday, John.
Oh, is that it?
That is it.
Oh, great. Go on.
Now they sent greetings, not greetings.
Greetings.
Happy birthday for tomorrow. All the best from Jack,
McAvoy.
Richard, Andy.
I'm going to wind him up, Nick. I think he's shutting down. He's shutting down, Nick.
Richard and
Come on, pump him up.
Kelsey and sorry, Dutch Courage.
Anyway, thanks, Dutch Courage. Thanks for the birthday message.
Yeah.
But Neil, I have got another message. Nick, I don't think you're ready for this. I'm glad you're sitting down.
Okay.
I'm glad you're sitting down, Neil.
Why?
Now, because I've been on TV before. I was on Pointless. I made friends with a certain celebrity.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
Who?
She's also a massive Pointless fan.
Never.
Yeah, she loves quizzes, stuff like that. And she just sent me a birthday message, knowing that this show is being recorded right now. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to play it. I'm going to play it and see if you can guess who it is.
Hey, little monster. It's Lady Gaga here. I just want to wish you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. Have an amazing day. Put your paws up.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
England with a
Oh, steady on.
Steady on. Yeah. Trouble is, Lady Gaga has a split personality.
Yeah.
That's a problem. What she goes from being normal to Lady Gaga, and she slips into a bit of Boise now and again. So, she's got more sides than 50 pence piece, bless her. But you know what? She loves the quizzes. She loves the quizzes, and she'll do for me.
That was tremendous.
You like that?
That was as good as Marilyn Monroe singing to
You know what? That's what I thought. You know,
Yeah. That's why I was
Monroe.
rubbing the breasts.
John. Stop
Yeah.
being pervy, man.
No, I was rubbing my breasts,
Oh.
Neil. That's what Marilyn Monroe did. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Who was it?
Happy
Ronald Reagan?
birthday.
And everybody rubbed the tits.
Yeah. Come on, people at home, let's do it.
Yeah, I need Kenny, every answer rub yours.
What do you need for that, John?
There is no need. No need, John. Come on.
Below the cup, that is.
Below the cup, that is. Anyway, we're going to move on. Nick, I have got a question for you, and it's a nice, easy, it's a fun time question, Nick, but it's something I'd like you to answer. It's a bit on the spot. Nick, you're on death row.
Oh my gosh, no. Again.
John, he's just behaving very well. He's saying all this shit to him.
Nick, you're on death row. I don't know if it's going to be an injection or hanging or the guillotine. I'm not too sure. They haven't decided yet. But what we want to know is, it's your last day. What are you drinking? What are you eating? And what the bloody hell are you watching?
I'll have a brandy. I'll have a chicken korma, and I'll watch you guys. I'll watch an episode of you guys. That's for sure. Wow, God, if that's not one to end on, I don't know what is.
That is what a fantastic answer.
Chicken korma.
Imagine that if he was hung.
Like a Catherine Wheel.
It'd be like that scene of I'm a Celebrity, but all covered in the celebrity and drunk and stuff. Anyway,
but I'd have to have a Peshwari naan. Absolutely.
Just a bit of coconut.
This is that what it is?
Yeah, it's coconut, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Beautiful. Anyway, Nick, we do a little section every week. We are speeding through this because time is going like that. You wouldn't believe it. I feel like Doc Brown. We
Doc Cotton.
Oh my Nick. So we do a little section every week, and it's just going to be just you and Orange on the screen.
I see. Put me under pressure, John.
And it's called Orange Spills the Juice.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm going to step away, and Orange is going to take the spotlight. Nick, brace yourself. This is no. I'm going to introduce it properly. I'm just putting. It's Orange Spills the Juice, and tonight it is the Xmas food fallout incident. Orange, take it away.
Basically, Nick, I've told all my best stories, and now I'm scraping the barrel.
Like a normal Friday night, really.
Scraping the sandwich, you know.
Go on then.
Well, it was Christmas Eve, and we had a karaoke.
All right, King Shane McGowan.
John, will you stop putting in now? Christmas Eve, right? Absolutely rat arse. Went back round my mate's house. Few drinks. I was like, went to his toilet upstairs. I've come out the toilet, is all I remember.
Did you light a match?
I've tripped up, right? And I could see his mum walking up the stairs with a tray of sandwiches. So, as I've tripped, I've gone head first, right? Head butted the tray of sandwiches, then I flicked up in the air, I fell down the flight of stairs, right? And I smashed my face on the wall, yeah? I'm in a state. I'm at the bottom of the halfway bottom of the stairs. Yeah. These stairs are like an L shape. So you go down one bit, then it's that way. I've looked up, covered in blood. There's hands sliding down the walls. There's butter on my head, everything. And his mum, right? And my mate's going, Neil, you okay? I went, I'm all right. But as I said I'm all right, I fell down the other flight of stairs, right? 2 flights of stairs, head first, smashed my head off the table at the bottom, right? And this time now, my nose is broke, my lips. out here, blood everywhere
No.
up the wall. So all I remember is walking home like something like the Thriller video, right?
Like Rick Moranis in Ghostbusters.
I went to bed, and my mum and dad didn't even know I was in bed. And they never liked me, mates come for me. I was stuck to the sheets. Not John. John.
When he was a teenager.
John. It was blood. You know, let's peel the sheets off. Right. I look like the Elephant Man. You know, don't say nothing about the waist. Right. And my lip was out, so I looked like Mick Jagger. My nose was out here. And it was just, it was horrible, man. It was the worst Christmas Eve ever. Woke up Christmas Day, cried my eyes up. And then I went back out for another few beers.
As you do.
As you do. But that's one of the best stories, but I am running out now.
Bless you. Well, listen, I'm glad you survived to tell the tale. That's the most important thing we've learned here.
You know, something? If it had happened now, I'd have been dead. Because
Really?
I was a lot thinner then. You know what I mean?
You'd have been lodged in the wall.
I'd have probably bounced back up the stairs.
It'd be like that scene out of Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Instead of things flying, there'd be sandwiches flying everywhere and what have you.
Good times. Bless you.
Yeah, good time. Talking of Rick Moranis and Ghostbusters, Nick, as you can see, I'm donning a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man shirt. Yeah,
Absolutely.
but I've just had my first birthday present, Nick, and I'm gonna show you right now.
Okay.
Don't take your pants off, John, for God's sake.
Check out that bad boy.
Oh, wow. I like it.
There they are, the legends themselves.
That's
What,
fantastic.
just thought you were about me and Nick in a picture.
Where are you going to place it? Where are you going to put it?
Oh, it's going to go in the tavern. It's going to be up there with the rest of me little horror movie memorabilia.
Oh, you've got American Werewolf, Lost Boys,
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn
They're
of
the
the Dead.
Dead. Freddy Krueger's over there. And Jim Morrison's over there.
I like it. No, well done.
John, don't forget Timmy Malice.
Yeah, and Timmy Mallett's over there on the wall. Yeah.
No. I'm going to put it out there. I've worked with Timmy. Don't like him. Arrogant.
I've worked with him, have you?
God, this is a bombshell. Wait to happen. This is Nick.
This has been a paper.
You want magic in that cage, was you?
Do you remember much about it, or was the Blair?
Blair.
Yeah, it seemed like a bit of a prick. Anyway, let's move on. Nick.
Yes.
You're on a spirit board.
Again.
And you are now about to chat to a dead celebrity of your choice. Who would it be and what would you ask him? A dead celebrity is a celebrity who has passed.
Thanks for that.
Just in case it wasn't too clear.
Yeah, so many to choose from, birthday boy John. And I would say it would have to be Terry Wogan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I love
I don't know why, because I love his, for me, he was the best broadcaster.
Have you ever met him?
Never met Terry. Never.
I like Terry Wogan. He seemed like such a nice person. That's what I liked.
He did. And he was
the closest thing.
Very witty, man.
No, he was.
Yeah, the closest thing that I got, I suppose, to even meeting Terry Wogan was a friend of mine, knew Terry, and he basically does his upholstery, or did his upholstery, sorry. And I could have gone to Terry's house one day, but me being little, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go out playing. So,
bloody hell.
What a shame. I regret that now.
I bet you do.
So, Nick, what would you ask Terry on the spirit board, pal?
Oh my gosh! Again, how can you put me on the spot like these questions, man?
You should be used to being on the spot, Nick.
Yeah, but I like different spots, John. Children in need. Obviously, he for me, he was the host of Children in Need. Along with Gabby Roslin, and you know, since his passing, obviously I've worked at Television Centre many times. I've been in Studio One, which is the iconic studio where so many wonderful, wonderful shows have been produced and filmed and recorded. And BBC Children in Need, TC1. I would ask him, did you, Terry, ever get nervous before any live performance?
You know, Summer.
Because you'd never guess, would you? You'd
No.
never guess.
You would never
was
guess.
that the first
You would
one?
never guess.
He looked nervous. Never looked nervous, did he? I remember.
He
him.
didn't.
No.
I love Terry Wogan. I thought he was fantastic, great bro. But more than that, he makes a great chocolate orange. And you know what?
It's not Terry's, it's Dawn's.
Oh yeah. And you got to take your hat off to him for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chocolates are easy to make. So there you go.
Yeah, that's it. And what happens if you haven't got a hat? You're stuffed.
Nick,
Yes.
a little dicky bird tells me. A little dicky bird tells
A
me.
blue tit. Was it a blue tit?
It could be a blue tit. Yeah.
I'm only interested if it's a blue tit. If not, move on.
It was definitely a blue tit.
Thank
My
you.
red breast.
It flew in my window a bit like Snow White this morning. There was a deer doing me laundry. A blue tit was came up and got me jumper and flew over and put it over my shoulders. A bit like Snow White, you know, a bit like
Big
Snow
was
White.
his tit, Joe.
Big was his tit. There was a couple of tits, to be honest. A bit like Babe Station. And they whispered in my ear saying, one of your favourite films, Nick, is the Blair Witch Project. Is that true? Or is it false?
It is. It is true. Although I've not seen it for years, but I never forget the first moment I ever watched that on my own, and I was bricking it.
Okay, so share with us the first time because I will share mine, and then so you share yours and I'll share mine. That's right. Stole is that?
Was that the film about the tap dancer who was in the woods? No,
that was the Lionel Blair Witch, Neil.
Oh, was it?
Again, Lionel, worked with him, lovely guy.
Yeah.
Rest
Did you? Oh,
Rest
man.
in peace, Terry.
And yes, he did tap dance. In the green room of this morning.
Give us a clue.
What? Sorry.
Give us a clue. He was tap dancing.
Give us a clue. What do you need a clue for, Neil? You know who he is.
No, I'm just saying he used to tap dance. So give us a clue.
What do you want a clue for?
No, we used to tap dance. So give us a clue.
Oh, I thought you was asking you wanted a clue who it was. I was a bit confused then.
I love Lionel
I
Blair.
was just going to go. I was going to go.
Bless him.
Remember the advertisement?
I was going to do that, Neil.
Lionel Blair cut. Lionel Blair don't have his hair cut like that. He does if he comes in here.
I'm doing this, Neil, and that ain't even Lionel Blair. It's Ted Rogers.
No, it is. That's why Dave. That's why.
Stop getting your bloody Saturday night presenters wrong.
It's you, John.
I can't help myself.
Unbelievable.
So
I'll tell you what. Can I just say? I'll tell you what. You two are a very close match to Ant and Dec. I think you've got a career. I'm telling you that now. As a producer, I've got my producer head on. You guys would be two people that I would love to produce an entertainment show with. Absolutely. So let's discuss that.
Well, Nick, yeah, no problem, because we both haven't got jobs. We're on the dole. We haven't got a pot to piss in.
That makes three of us.
So if you can afford the taxi to get us up there, we're there with bells on.
Yes.
I'll send horse and cart. Don't worry.
So these blue tits I was on about, they told us that your favourite film was the Blair Witch Project, not Lionel Blair, the Blair Witch Project. So when you first watched it, Nick, what kind of impression did it leave on you?
Beg your pardon. The first time I ever watched it was with a. Stop on the line. God's sake. Sorry, guys. I was with an ex-girlfriend of mine, or a past girlfriend. Call it what you want, but she's moved on now. I still miss her, but that's another story. It's another show. It's another show. I thought to myself, do you know what? I can cuddle up even closer because it is a scary film. And back in the day, there was a lot of hype about it, and you heard stories of people leaving the cinema because they were that scared. cut to, I suppose, 5-6 years later. I had the DVD, watched it on my own, and I lived at the time.
I'm brave.
I lived in a 3-bed cottage in the middle of nowhere.
Oh no!
I don't know what I was thinking.
You want to torture yourself?
I bet he played more sides than Sandy Lackdale that knows.
No way I would have watched it if I was in the middle of nowhere in the cottage. No way.
No, you won't watch 3-2-1 with Ted Rogers in the cottage on your own.
Yeah, would John?
Sorry, Nick.
No, it's okay.
We're bringing up some old memories here. Yeah, can someone get a blanket for Nick? Has anybody got a tartan blanket for Nick?
Teddy, I don't want that.
Is that Pudsey?
Sick. You're sick. No, it's, I mean, flipping out. Never forget it. Never forget watching that on my own.
Well, I went to the cinema to watch it in 1999, Nick. And that's how long ago it was. And a lot of people was walking there going, that were fucking shite, that were fucking shite. That's Brian Glover again. Fucking shite, that. And I thought to myself, I said, hold up here. I bet you won't be going fucking camping in the next bloody week or two. You know what I mean? It's all right saying it's shite and you're going back to your 2-bedroom flat. Yeah. Get in the woods.
Can it chase?
Pitch your tent up and see.
I have done that, can it chase?
I have watched the video, Nick, and it was very good.
The most scariest thing though for me was thunder and lightning.
Yeah. No, we went to Can of Chase, David John.
Yeah, we went to Can of Chase, and to cut a long story short,
it was a disaster.
Spandau Ballet, 1984. We went through Can of Chase, one of our first ever videos, and like a dickhead, I forgot to torch. I was walking through there in the dark, and all I had was some night vision goggles. And Neil put them on, and in the distance there was a big, massive deer with antlers. He was breathing fire out of his nose. And I just could see in my mind's eye that he was going to charge Neil. Yeah, and his antlers were going to stuck on his belt, and he's going to be boxing Neil down his throat track. So Neil turned whiter than he is now, and we turned round and we got back in the car and went to the pub. That's what we did. That was Para-letic Activities' first outing.
John, I would have actually fought him.
You wouldn't, Neil?
I would, John.
You'd fight a deer with big antlers.
Of course I would.
Going back to the Blair Witch Project, the Blair Witch Project, Neil, came out in 1999, and it was one of the first ever found footage films. It was a fictional story of 3 student filmmakers. They hiked into the Black Hills to film a documentary about a local legend known as the Blair Witch. So that was the whole synopsis of the film. But now I'm going to give you, Nick, 5 facts on the Blair Witch. Fact number 1. Cinema goers were physically sick, Nick, because of the shaky camera work, and there was all yakking into their popcorn. How about that?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, because it was the first ever kind of found footage film, and obviously the camera was shaking a lot through the film, and it made people sick. You know, lightweights, hey? You know what I mean? The only thing what makes me sick at the cinema is the price of the slushies.
I know, I'll tell you what.
I only had to pick a mix of the day to remortgage my house.
No.
Going on there? Bloody hell. Fact number 2. Sorry about that. A lot of people thought the 3 actors were actually dead.
Really?
Yeah, because they died in the film, and it's a found footage film, and no one ever saw anything like it. So a lot of people was actually, do you know what's going on here? They're actually dead. Even some of the actors' mothers received sympathy cards.
Really?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Good, yeah.
That's how good the producers made the film. And going on to the producers, how they'd done this film, the actors, the 3 actors, because there's only 3 people in it. There's supposed to be a witch in it, but you've never seen her. The actors had GPS trackers, so they was going through the woods. They didn't know what the next script was, and they'd find milk canisters, and the notes of the next bit of script was in the milk canisters, but they didn't tell each other, so everything was kind of improvised.
So as they went along, they picked these notes up and then
through a GPS tracker.
bloody hell.
So everything you see on screen is virtually unrehearsed.
Amazing. Is it
Like
Dogma?
this.
The style of that? Forgive me if I'm wrong, but it's Dogma.
Dogma. Danny used to play for Chelsea.
Sorry. Carry on. Carry on, John.
I thought it was his missus had always his own pet. Oh, that's Dagmar.
Oh, Dagmar.
Yeah, so fact number 5. The teeth found in the twigs and the branches, what the so-called witch was leaving around the tents and that, they were real teeth, Neil. They were real teeth.
Whose teeth? Though?
I don't know whose teeth it was, Neil. They were just real
what did
teeth.
they do with the teeth?
I don't know,
And
Neil.
I ordered them.
What?
Took them out and put them on my pillow.
Anything for a quick book, this one, Nick, I'll tell you.
Very
Anything
right.
for a quick book. Oh, no.
You know
bloody no.
something, John? You know
What?
when I first came out the Blair Witch?
Yeah,
1999. I thought,
1999.
why would you do a film about Tony Blair's missus?
I feel like I'm in labour with that kind of joke.
It's true, though. That is. I mean, flipping spot on. It's massive.
What about Tony Blair, Joe?
So that was a couple of facts there on the Blair Witch. Nick, a great film, and
Brilliant.
even though a lot of people say it's pants, it will always go down in history as the first ever found footage film.
I must admit, when I watched it, I enjoyed it. I remember the ending being a bit crap.
Yeah. I like the ending, the way it just ends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I do like an happy ending, Nick. I'm not going to lie, but that ending will do for me.
Too right.
Oh, Nick,
Is that it?
we've got another message.
Wow.
Who's you off, John?
Now, back in the day, right, I used to like hang around some of these filming studios, you know, just begging for change and stuff, you know. And a couple of actors had come out, and they'd give me some, throw me some coppers here and there. And I got talking to one. I don't remember his name, but he was very popular in the 80s, and he just sent me a birthday message.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, no.
I think it's him anyway.
Greetings, Jolly Boy.
Say, boy, for all his bills and horses.
Car dealership salesman of the year, if I do say so myself. Anyway, wishing you a very, very jolly and happy birthday. Salutations and whatnot. I do hope you're enjoying a little bit of smoked salmon around about this festive time of year as well. I only used to have it once a year. Anyway, mustache. Got to enjoy the free time now that Marlene's not about for a bit, if you get my drift.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
my
That's
hero.
Is that from? That's amazing. I'm
Speechless.
yeah, quite emotional.
We have made Nick Stoppani speechless.
Can I ask you a question? I know you've met a lot of celebrities, ain't you?
Yeah.
My hero is David Jason. Have you ever met David Jason?
No, someone I would love to meet. No.
I was going to go last year. It was going to cost me like 300 quid to have a photo with him.
Worth it.
I know.
Where what, 300 quid to have a photo?
Yeah, at the Animals and Horses convention.
Oh,
Yeah, that bad off, is he? Jesus Christ, 300
Honestly,
plastic
yeah.
quid for a photograph. I want the camera and all.
I'd want his pants.
I'd want a blowy.
Yeah, that as well.
John, he's an old man. What's the matter with you? You're free.
You
Jesus.
stick a Barney in your pocket. Nick, we've virtually done an hour, pal. It's been absolutely bloody fantastic.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
You are a hoot. You are a hoot.
Fantastic.
Now, people need to find Nick Stoppani, and if you're ever down in the dumps, find his stuff, and it will cheer you right up.
Yeah.
So, Nick, where can people find your stuff? With the paranormal?
My
You
address.
stuff?
Oh no, not the home address. No, it's website.
The home address.
Again now. It's nickstoppani.co.uk. Nickstoppani.co.uk is the website. Just type in Nick Stoppani on Facebook. STOPPANI. Nick Stoppani. NICKSTOPPANI on Twitter. At Nick Stoppani. At Nick Stoppani. Just Google it. Yeah, you'll find out.
He's got more platforms than Donkey Kong.
It's been a pleasure, and it's been an absolute pleasure. I love you guys.
Nick, it's been an absolute pleasure, mate. I absolutely love this show tonight. I've had a right hoot. My jaw's killing me.
Right.
And we will see you. If you want to stop on just after the show, while we wrap the show up, and we'll have a little chat and a chinwag for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, should we have a coffee?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you can have a coffee. I'm going to have a Dead Fingers raspberry rum, as I do, because I've got a day off tomorrow. Thank God for that.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Nick.
You know something, Nick? I just want to tell you one thing that happened tonight. I went to Morrison's. People can live on the streets these days. You know, it's beyond me. It shouldn't be happening, should it?
No.
Anyway, I walked to Morrison's and there's a bloke, scruffy bloke, sitting outside Morrison's. Big scruffy beard, covered in shit.
What a gonk again was it?
Right.
They're everywhere.
Right. Oh. I looked at him and he looked at me.
And he gave him a fiver.
Right. And he picked up this guitar and he went, take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Oh, that's Supertramp.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway.
Nick, we'll see you in a bit. Thanks for coming on. You're an absolute star.
Absolutely brilliant. Love it. Absolutely love it.
So there you go, Neil. That was Nick Stoppani. What a great show that was.
That is just fantastic.
I'm speechless.
Fantastic.
That's a lot for me.
He's got the same sense of humour. He's got a great sense of humour, John. Can't beat somebody with a great sense of humour.
You can't.
Cheers you
up. Down the door,
really
cheers you up, and that's what you want. Neil, we need to end the show because we've gone over an hour. I just want to say a big thanks to Nina Moore for the Lady Gaga impression. Big thanks to our good friend Trigger for the Boise and the what was the other one? Good old friend Brian Glover. Sorry, that was real. That was the real Brian Glover. That was it.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And
I want to say thank you to Dust Courage for sending the birthday message, but I did. My mind went blank. If I missed anybody, I do apologise.
That's surprising.
You shut up, dick splat. Well, mate, his 50th birthday tomorrow. I'll tell you now. I'll tell you what, when I put with your racking in the hours.
Our next show is going to be our Christmas special, Neil.
I know.
And we have got Corin Weston, the paranormal photographer, and
we got Mud as well, John.
We got Mud as well.
Yeah.
Mud coming on.
Yeah. Mud coming on and doing a song. It'll be lonely this Christmas if the pubs are closed.
Yeah. And Neil, we're just going to quickly wrap up the show. Listen, people, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for any comments. You'll do for us, I can tell you that. Our last show, it's over nearly 1,500 views again, which we are absolutely over the moon with that. Because we're only a little page.
Yeah, and, we have a laugh and we ain't serious. We love to bring a bit of fun into the paranormal.
Exactly. We'd have a laugh all the time, but we want to share our laughter with you lot. Yeah. And that's the way it should be. But Neil, if you are out investigating this weekend and you don't get any spirits, just do what we do. We drink them instead. We'll see you lot on the 23rd of December.
Mange too.
Bonjour.
The Tail de la Plate. I
have no idea. It sounds like something you have on with your breakfast coffee. A pecan plat.
David Platt. David Platt's French cousin, that is, John.
He goes on, doesn't he? See you in 2.